Is this your bra? Mother asked, holding the bra out at me as I walked in the door. No, duh, what would I be doing with a bra? I don't have breasts that require support, I answered a bit sarcastically. Well, it's not mine, and I found it in the laundry hamper. Can you at least explain to me how a bra that doesn't belong to me ends up in the laundry hamper? She replied. Now I had a problem. It was only Mother and I living at home. There is no logical reason for a bra that doesn't belong to Mother to end up in the laundry hamper without some explanation. I had to think fast here. It was apparent I was caught and guilty but couldn't for the life of me come up with some explanation as to how one of my bras ended up in the laundry hamper. I didn't like lying to Mother about it not being my bra, but I didn't want her finding out that I actually enjoy wearing the things. Why don't you go into your room, put away your things, and come up with a reason how a bra that is obviously not mine ends up in the laundry hamper? I'll give you 10 minutes. She directed me toward my room, moving to the side as I walked past her with my book back and a dumb look on my face. I went to my room quickly, closed the door behind me and sat on my bed. How could I explain to Mother how a mysterious bra ended up in the laundry room? I really couldn't come up with any logical answer. It wasn't like I had any girlfriends over. Besides, why would they have removed a bra and put it in the laundry room anyway? Maybe I could say I emptied out my gym locker and it must have been mixed in with my dirty gym clothes. But then, why would a girl's bra be mixed in with my gym clothes? Doesn't matter. This is the most logical reason for a girl's bra to have mysteriously ended up in the laundry room. Mother is a very logical woman and I'm sure she'll ask me how it got into my gym locker. Crap! I've got to come up with a better answer than that. Unfortunately, my 10 minutes has expired and I guess I'll have to face the Inquisitor. I can't imagine why you'd lie to me like that, James. It's obviously your bra. If I told you it wasn't mine, and there are no other persons living in this house, can you give me some logical explanation as to how a mysterious bra showed up in the laundry room? She always asks me questions like this, as I believe she wants me to sound more intelligent than I believe I am. The only logical explanation that I can come up with, Mother, is that when I emptied my gym locker, it must have been in there. When I placed my gym clothes in the hamper, it must have been mixed in at that time. It was the best answer I could come up with, without admitting the truth. I knew exactly whose bra that was and then I mistakenly mixed it into the laundry I removed from my room. I was careless and now I was going to suffer the consequences. Okay, let's work with that explanation for a few moments, shall we? I could imagine her mind working at a mile a minute. How would a girl's bra end up in the boys' locker room? And an even more mysterious question, how did it end up in your locker? She looked at me with her inquisitive look, eyebrows raised, looking at me over her glasses. Maybe it was a practical joke, Mother. I don't know. Why would I have a girl's bra? Those guys like to play practical jokes in the locker room. I can't think of any other explanation as to how it got in the laundry room. If you didn't put it there, then it must have been me, and the only way I can think of that it was put there is if it was mixed in with my gym clothes. But why would the boys mix a girl's bra in with your clothes, James? Don't you lock your locker? Could they have put it in there while you weren't looking? Do they think you might be gay or something? It seems like a pretty lame practical joke to me. It is a young girl's bra, though, and it is pretty. She held the bra up and started examining the cups and the size. I like this lacy band, and the lace trim is kind of cute, don't you think? She was holding the bra closer to me so I could get a good look at it. I like this Y-back style. Is that the kind of bra the girls in your class wear? She asked me like I was supposed to know. How would I know what kind of bras the girls in my class wear, Mother? That is a silly question. She pulled open a J.C. Penney circular and located the teens' bras and pointed them out to me. The bra she held was similar to the ones in the circular. And of course she then pointed out the coordinating panties. How adorable, she observed. This is the lingerie the girls in your class wear, James. But I think you know that already. I've seen how you look at the bras and panties when you see pictures of them. It's perfectly natural to have some curiosity about girls your age, and what they wear under their dresses. Aren't those panties cute, though? Can you imagine seeing a girl wearing something that pretty and sexy? Mother! Do you really think this conversation is appropriate with your son? We really shouldn't be talking about girls' intimates this way. This is a conversation with a mother and her daughter. I really don't know how that bra got mixed into the clothes in the laundry room, but can't we just drop the subject, please? Oh, I'm sorry, James. Am I embarrassing you? She asked me with her innocent little doe eyes. It's not really that big of a deal, talking about bras and panties, it's only underwear, James. Cute little cotton bras and panties. Girls wear this stuff every day. You might as well get used to the idea that it's okay to talk about girls and their clothes and stuff. We wear makeup, we have periods and have to use feminine hygiene products. We take medication to eliminate period symptoms. Don't the girls in your class talk about things like that? Not in front of the guys, Mother. It's not appropriate to talk about periods and cramps in front of boys, don't you think? I asked. Why don't you tell me the truth, James? I know for a fact that this is your bra. I've known about it for a while now, but I didn't know what to do about it. I know you have some others in your room, and I know you also have some panties in there as well. What I am more concerned about is why you are lying to me. She looked at me with a kind of sad look in her eyes. You know, James. A mother wants to have a daughter so she can talk about clothes and makeup and stuff. I didn't have that with you, and I thought that was okay. But ever since I found out about your secret stash of girls' things, I've been thinking about how much I missed as a mother, talking to her daughter about girl things. No, I don't think it's inappropriate for me to be talking to you about bras and panties and such, because down deep, I think you want to talk about those things. I believe you want to experience those things and you've hidden the clothes in your room so you could explore maybe what it's like to be a girl, for just a little bit, anyway. Am I right? I was embarrassed to admit to Mother that I had been lying and that was indeed my bra. It's a little embarrassing to confess that you've been caught in a lie and especially embarrassing when it's about a girl's intimates, but what the hell, I was caught so I might as well confess to the whole crime. Is it a crime, I wonder? Go get your girls' things and come back out here. Mother takes the bra from my hand and allows me to get up from the sofa and head toward my room. I want to see everything, she yells. I have hidden under my mattress 2 additional bras and 4 pairs of young women's panties. I bought these over the past couple of months when I'd had some money left over from my allowance. They actually are from J.C. Penney. I thought it was interesting that Mother knew that. I think she must have been doing some investigating before we had this conversation. I got to thinking about how convenient that circular was when she wanted to point out what kinds of bras girls in my class wore. I collected my unmentionables and brought them out to Mother. I sat on the sofa next to her and she took my panties and bras. You know, one of the most important parts of a mother's job is to take her daughter out to get her first bra. You've deprived me of that privilege. But these panties are cute. Are they comfortable on you? I'd think that they press your private parts up to you and you'd be a little cramped, if you know what I mean. She held each of the panties up and admired it for a few moments. I see you prefer briefs over those cute little bikini-style panties. Have you ever tried one of those thongs? That would drive me crazy, having a thin material sticking into my butt all day. How do you girls stand wearing things like that is beyond me. I'm not a girl, Mother. I don't care about that, James. I'm not going to let you deprive me of not taking you out shopping for a bra. I was brought out by my mother, and since you wear them, I'm assuming you've worn these. She held out my bras and panties. Then you and I are going to go bra and panty shopping. Just like my mother did for me. What had I gotten myself into? Mother wants to relive a part of her childhood with me. We'll go on some school day when all your classmates will not be at the mall. I'm assuming you're comfortable shopping for bras at JCPenney since that's where you got your other ones. I talked with the sales ladies in the lingerie department. It's funny, James, but they think they remember you. How scared you were about buying some bras and panties, but they said you did a great job. I explained the situation and they told me they'd be only too happy to size you properly as long as I went along with you. We have an appointment for Thursday afternoon, about 1:30 if that's okay with you. I also arranged to sign you out around noon on Thursday, so we're all set. Mother knew all along. She even had a plan to allow me explore this lingerie stuff a little more. A lot more, I guess, since I was now going to be properly sized for bras at the JCPenney lingerie department at the mall. I can't believe those ladies remembered me from a few months ago. I guess maybe it is a big deal about a young man purchasing bras and panties in a lingerie department. Saleswomen will remember that. Mother suggested that I not hide my lingerie any longer under my mattress but to put them away properly. She sent me to my room with my intimates and informed me that dinner would be ready shortly. I went to my room, shaken a bit, but kind of glad in a way that Mother now knew I had a little problem. We didn't talk about the specifics of my actually wearing the bras or panties, but I'm assuming she must have just made the assumption that I did in fact wear the girls' clothing. She didn't seem to make any judgments or anything like that. It almost seemed like she thought it was natural that I'd wear those things. I got myself cleaned up for dinner, went out and set the table as I would every other evening. So, would you like to talk about this any more this evening? She asked me without putting any pressure on me. I guess there is no time like the present, I stated. I owe you an apology for lying to you like I did. I was making the assumption that you'd be angry at me for wearing women's clothing and I was trying to hide it from you. You are forgiven. Actually, I was blaming myself as I haven't been much of a male role model anyways. I should have thought about that when your father and I got divorced. I didn't replace him with a male role model, and I can't very well do that job myself, now can I? She asked. We sat at the table and had one of the best conversations I think I've ever had with Mother. She was making no judgments and was treating kind of like a daughter. We talked for the longest time about why I wanted to wear the panties and bras. We talked about bra comfort and styles, and continued on with that question about wearing thongs. I'm totally against it, by the way. It just seems unsanitary for some reason. Mother agrees with me. Not only that, but who'd in their right mind want to live with a wedgie all day? I think the best part was that Mother opened up and told me about her desires to have had a daughter to dress up. Not that she was going to treat me like a doll or anything like that. But she explained that mothers have some deep desire to teach their daughters how to become women. You know, the makeup, and shaving legs and plucking eyebrows and all that. I understood what she was talking about, though I'd never have imagined she'd ever have that conversation with me. I cleaned off the table as Mother decided she'd like to continue the conversation, so she disappeared into her room for a few minutes while I washed the dishes. When I came out of the kitchen, Mother had brought her nail polishing stuff from her room and placed it all on the dining room table. "I'm going to teach you how to paint my nails," she directed me to sit down. "This is just for me, so don't get your panties up in a bunch." I couldn't believe she just said that. "We can't paint your nails as you've got school for the rest of this week, with half a day on Thursday for panty and bra shopping with Mother." We sat at the table for a while, Mother instructing me on how to prepare nails for polish. "Well," she started, with a long pause. "Yes?" I asked. "I'm not sure how to ask this, but can I see you with your bra on? I mean, you're doing my nails, and I am kind of curious what you'd look like wearing a bra. Would you mind? I mean, I've got a cami top you can wear over it. I wouldn't want to embarrass you, but I'm dying to know what you look like wearing a bra. Would you be like totally freaked out sitting here wearing a bra and panties while you did my nails?" She sat staring at me with her doe eyes again. I couldn't think of any reason, other than my self-esteem. Well, why not? She knows I have them, and she knows I wear them, and she's even scheduled me for a bra fitting. I might as well get it over with, as I knew she'd see me on Thursday afternoon wearing a bra anyways. Mother followed me toward my room and told me she'd get a camisole so I wouldn't feel like I was naked in front of her. "And I'll let you borrow a slip so you can put on a pair of those cute panties." I waited a few minutes for Mother to return to my room, carrying a cami and half slip. Both were a little lacy, but not overly so. She handed them to me and let me close the door. I took a few minutes to change and gather a little bravery as I was about to walk out wearing lingerie in front of Mother. It wasn't so bad. I walked out quickly, did a quick little pirouette in front of her, then quickly sat down and put my head down, pretending I was working hard on her nails so she didn't see how much I was blushing. My bra was a little padded, so it just looked like I was a budding young woman wearing her first padded bra. After a couple of minutes, I didn't think about it, and Mother and I continued our conversation with her making recommendations on how to properly care for one's nails. "You should sleep in that, you know," she said as I finished up. "You look like you're comfortable, and that cami and slip look good on you. You should sleep in that outfit. You'll get used to wearing a bra and panties, and you might as well learn about wearing other lingerie as well." "Are you still embarrassed about me seeing you dressed that way?" she asked. "Nah, I'm getting used to it. It's not really that big of a deal, is it? I mean, girls wear this kind of stuff all the time. Maybe a nightgown would be better than walking around in a slip and cami though. But I don't think it's right me borrowing one of your nightgowns. If you don't mind, I'd like to wear this to bed this evening. I feel kind of sexy wearing it." So that's how it went. That first conversation with Mother. Getting caught with a bra because I wasn't paying attention to what I put in the laundry. And in the end, it turned out to be much more of a mother/daughter acceptance thing. She wasn't angry or disgusted or anything like that. We actually bonded better in that evening than in almost a lifetime of living in the same home together. Go figure. People are much more accepting of this transgender thing than I ever would have imagined.